Good day, my name is Carmen Arapaca. Today I will be discussing the history of Philippine educational system, including the 5 periods and their significant contribution to the current education system, starting with pre-colonial period. During this period, most children only received vocational training, which was overseen by their tribal tutors, parents, and those assigned to specific roles within their community. For example, is the Babaylan. In most communities, oral tradition was used to pass down stories, songs, dances, medicinal practices, and etc. from generation to generation. Spanish period. The Spaniards introduced formal education to the Philippines, which was mostly carried out by the religious orders. Source of knowledge was the Spanish missionaries, and Christian doctrines, sacred songs, and prayer were taught because they were required for confession and communion. Those days, wealthy Filipinos or the ilustrados were accommodated in the schools. During the American regime from 1898 to 1946, the Americans promoted democratic ideals and a democratic way of life. A system of free and compulsory elementary education was established by the Malolos Constitution. The Commonwealth period from 1935 to 1942. During the Commonwealth period, free education in public school was provided all over the country in accordance with the 1935 Constitution. Vocational education and some household activities like sewing, cooking, and farming were also given importance. Education also emphasized the nationalism so that students were taught about the life of the Filipino heroes. The Japanese occupation. Aims of the education during Japanese occupation is to make the people understand the position of the Philippines as a member of the East Asia co-prosperity sphere. Eradication of the idea of reliance upon Western states, particularly the US and Great Britain. Diffusion of elementary education and promotion of vocational education. Striving for the diffusion of the Japanese language in the Philippines and the termination of the use of English in schools. Post-colonial Philippines. During this period, education aimed at the full of realization of the democratic ideals and way of life. The civil service eligibility of teachers was made permanent pursuant to Republic Act 1079 in June 15, 1954. A daily flag ceremony was made compulsory in all schools, including the singing of the national anthem, pursuant to Republic Act 1265 approved on June 11, 1955. Curricular offerings in all schools, the life and the works of writings of Jose Rizal, especially the Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo, shall be included in all levels. Elementary education was nationalized and matriculation fees were abolished. The Magna Carta for teachers was passed into law by virtue of Republic Act 4670.